Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody woke up from a rested night and feel regenerated and ready to go to this new day. New day, new you. You have a chance to do it all over again and better. No matter what. I know it's a lot of people out there that's waking up to horror and pain, heartache, headache. You know, it's and I can't help it. Sometimes I feel like why we all can't be happy, no matter what, because we all doomed one way or another. Why we just can't be happy together and stop making other people's lives so miserable. I was listening to this song this morning by the Dramatics, and I said, boy, I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to share this. It says some people is made of lies to bring you down and shame your name. And that's exactly what I know so well. I was just thinking about, I hate to sound like a broken record, and I hope I don't sound like I'm complaining. Because I don't want no family to ever go through what I went through. And I get the word out. I really do. Don't treat each other like that, like this. Because I've thought about all the lies that my family had told on me for no reason. The truth is just as bad. And that moment in time, us talking, well, yeah, talking, lasted not even a week. Before the week out, we was already at each other's throat. Can't even be cordial with one another for business sake. Shame. And I hate that my kids had to experience what I've experienced all my. Um, so that trying to get the house sold and try to stop my mother's home from being taken by the state is I'm not going to do anything. I'm over with it. I'm through with it. Uh-uh. No, no. All these years and oh hell no. I don't even want to talk about it. But the lies that they done told on me is crazy. Why? There's like a time my sister, the one that I just started back talking to, the light skin one. I had just moved back in town. So I decided to go over there. And I just opened up my mouth. You got to walk on eggshells with them because they so sensitive. They can't stand to feel uncomfortable. And I just said, well, I said, I decided to come on over and visit you since you weren't going to come visit me. And man, she she came out of a bag on me. Oh. Am I still live? I mean, the time ain't moving, so I don't know what's going on. I don't. Um. Uh. What I look like coming over your house the way you did, Mom and Diane? I'm like, what? Come on, they told her that they came over my house and I didn't let them in. Are you serious? Why would I give them my address and the directions and then don't let them in? See, that's you when you're dealing with people that don't have any common sense and stupid, that's what you up against. Yeah. And well, and I'm thinking, is they actually saying that? That's what you up against. Mm. Yeah. And that yeah. And it's a shame. It's pitiful. And it's just so many lies. Why do you have to lie on somebody? That's why I'm practicing telling the truth. Because even though I'm doing it for myself, because people gonna either believe you or they're not gonna care, or they are. It don't matter because I have to do it for myself, and that's it. And what I mean by I've been all my life is because I was raised by a narcissist, mean, selfish, bipolar, before it was even named bipolar parents. So I know how to deal with it. But see, that's just me. And I made a comment on this post talking about that's the thing now. We done went to DC. He having all these military, they and FBI and all this stuff to try to clean up DC. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you have, excuse me, stupid people running stuff and stupid people keeping them in power, because people are not going to think, well, maybe I should stop committing crimes. Maybe I should go get help so I can get off the streets. Because that's what they feed off. They feed off of our insecurities. They feed off our stupidity. And they feed off our inability to unite. And then you got people on there talking about, I told you, I told y'all that was going to happen. It's in the book. Well, if it's in the book, and you knew it was going to happen, what's the point of talking about it? And that's all it's taught. I don't see us really doing anything because he's still in office. He's committing all these crimes right in our face. And it's crazy how they be talking about how he's going to try to stay in power after 4 years. How? They not saying what we saying. The man is really on a banana peel and got one, how they say it, one foot in the grave and another one on the banana peel. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do? It's so much bad news, and it's so sad, especially they talking about all these journalists getting killed in Gaza. Why are you in Gaza when you know they want to kill you? You can't tell the news if you're dead. It's just some strange stuff going on right now, and this is nothing new. All this stuff has happened before. If we would just really just look at it as it really is, this is just a continuation of what has been going on. Sometimes it goes undercover because certain people is in power. Then it rears its ugly head when certain people's in power. This country is like a snake going in and out of a tunnel. And like I always say, it's a game to them. It's a game that they playing. And we're going to have to get with it. We're going to have to learn the game, and we're going to have to play to win, really. It's just a game to them. They like little boys with toys. They play with the military. You know how the boys used to play with military, little toy military? But they real people getting killed for real. And you actually got people that's willing to go out there and risk their life. Just like those what do you call them? Secret agents or all that. Well, they ain't secret agents. The ones that protect the man and bodyguards and all this stuff, willing to risk. They are getting paid to protect you. It's strange how a label gets you so much prestige. Just because he got the label president, even though he's stupid and reckless and bringing the country down, they still have to protect him. Same way with them other countries that have those kind of people in power. They still got people willing to take a bullet for them. And many have died protecting a man. I'm like, what? Okay. That's your job. Some of us need bodyguards, but we can't afford it. Bodyguards don't come cheap. Okay, especially the women that are under threat. Why they don't have? They don't want to need a bodyguard. He's nothing but the president. He could be replaced, but you can't be a mother or your father or your sister. But you can be a president can be replaced. But they have all the bodyguards, all the security for the rest of their life. Even after they leave off, we still paying for their protection. And then they can say whatever they want to say. And it's worldwide news. He got access to lawyers and judges. This is crazy. And even though this has been going on since the United States been the United States, but see, people is tired of it. But they have gotten the people so dumb and stupid that they feel helpless. They feel like going out there protesting is going to make changes. That's too slow. They could wait it out. They got money. They could leave the country and wait it out. They could sit back in their palace in the air conditioner while people out there sweating their butts off, protesting, and just wait. And we've been lied on. We've been lied to and lied on. This man, who's really been nothing all his life, just a rich man, can sit up there and tell those lies about people. You know, that's why I just get up in the morning and listen to my music, because the news, you do learn some. Well, you're not really learning nothing new, because this is stuff that's been going on, and you already know it. But I got a couple of subscriptions um, to newspapers, so I could read the newspaper, because when you see like local news and stuff, they tell you a lot. Just like I was looking at this one show. Well, I was listening to the news yesterday, and they was talking about how bad Amazon have gotten, and it's that's everywhere. People, they get it all the time. They just hire anybody. And what we mean by this is that their hiring practices have really went down. A lot of businesses, and they don't care until it's too late. Because they was talking how these Amazon drivers are getting in accidents, hiring anybody to drive these cars, these trucks. And people are literally dying because of these accidents. And the Amazon delivery people ain't too much better. And it's really the function of the family has came down so low that they're not teaching the kids how to work ethics, how to treat people. Customer service is almost non-existent. There's too many fast food restaurants. Oh my goodness. See, if they didn't have fast food restaurants, they would have to pay people a better wage, because they look at people that flip hamburgers as it used to be kids having after the school jobs and people going through maybe college that's trying to earn extra money. But now you got 40-year-olds and 50 years old and working there. And you have a 25-year-old over you telling you what to do. And that's not gonna that ain't gonna fly too easy. I know it wouldn't with me. No, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. I've been through that. I did that. No, you better watch your tone. I had to tell this girl one time. I said, you better watch your tone. No, I mean you could talk to me better than that. I'm not one of your buddies on at the club. But it's all coming to a head. Us coming through the 80s and being raised by these parents that weren't really good parents, and coming through, a lot of these parents came from the South, was raised in the South, but they still came with that Southern head. A lot of them came up there and only had a 5th grade education. And then they got those jobs working in the factories, making good money, but they still have that tobacco road mentality. And now a lot of us now are older, didn't really have a decent job, don't have no 401k, don't have no retirement fund, don't have no pension. Ass off till we drop. And now things are getting really bad. A lot of us, it's so crazy. They taking away all this stuff. They laying people off. They firing people. And if you don't become homeless, what did they say to homeless people? You don't know what to believe. But talking about they're gathering up the homeless people to ship them somewhere out of DC. What? Now, if these people don't start fighting back, no, you can't. No. Instead of trying to help the people, you're going to ship them where? Put them in lock them up? I don't know when it's going to boil over, but it's definitely on its way. And if we don't realize that and stay off of the propaganda and start focusing on us and our family, It's going to be all bad. And it don't have to be. This world is not just for the rich and famous. They wouldn't be rich and famous without us. But somehow it's a wall of hating that. They're not seeing that. Just like my sister, you're not hearing herself talk. You was just about to let the property go to the state, and I come in and try to save it, but I have some I have some regulations that have to be met before I do it. And then you're gonna turn around and try to say that no, you can't do it like that. You don't hear yourself talking. You ain't said nothing about this property in 5 years, and now all of a sudden you want to try to tell somebody, no, you can't do it like that. So that's what I'm saying. They don't. Their head is so big that they can't really see, and they done forgot where they came from. Because a lot of them, now you have to think about all these rich people. What is their kids doing? What is these rich kids doing? They is having a ball. Drinking the fine liquor, staying at the fine resorts, jet seeing, private jets, going to the best concerts in the best seats. And what are we doing? Serving them, making sure they are comfortable for tips. All the while, there is people in jail, disappearing people, lying on people, and to us. And no telling what else. Don't forget, they still sex trafficking people. They ain't stop sex with underage kids. They can't stop that. And they feel like they could do whatever they want to do. They want to have, because they perverted, because they have so much money, they have to try something new, something different. If people would really see secrets, what keep this country the way it is, because people know what they're doing, but they have forced by law to keep it a secret. They why would you sign a non-disclosure agreement? Why would you sign that? If I got to work somewhere and I have to sign that, I'm not working there, because I'm not going to sit up and look at you raping somebody and I can't say nothing because I might go to jail. I know. I don't know. Hell no. That's stupid. But some people will do that because they want that money so bad, because they don't have no morals. And they probably do it themselves. Because if you condone it, you own it. And because if you don't condone it, you own it. No. Just like these people get up there and covering up for Trump. You gonna sit up and let a man like that continue to do what he's doing, knowing all the dirt he's done, and then he and these stupid people believe him when he says it's a hoax. No, you the hoax. Who are we? That is a question that a lot of people don't want to ask. And also, I want to talk about this Nobel Prize that's coming up. They're going to announce the people who's been nominated in October. And I was just looking up how they said a lot of them didn't want Obama to get it either. Black and white. All they had something to say about Obama getting it. They even compared him to Mother Teresa. It took her years to get it, but then he get up in office, only been in office 10 months and get it. Because he has a hope of peace. Somebody said, oh, yeah, he should get it for being the first Black president. Yeah, they said some bad, horrible things about it. So this is we should know by now that the judges, the government, they just repeat what has been done in the past. And do whatever is going to get the people in their feeling. Because it's hard to manage happy people. There's no money in it. What are we going to do? It's too many stupid people out here. You see what he's doing. And then they say that he's just following the Project 25. Okay, you have the book. So what he's going to do next? What is his next move? It's like a movie you've seen 10 times. You know what's going to happen. But you're just standing back watching. And these people are actually getting paid big bucks to tell us moment by moment. And they always pick out certain things to say. I remember that I'll watch what he said. I'm going to watch his speech for myself. So, because they only give you tidbits. I'll try. I could. 3 seconds of hearing him talk. I can't tolerate stupid. And he's not talking about anything that's going to benefit anybody but himself. And the stupid stuff that he's saying is just pathetic that this is who is representing this country. And what I don't understand, why are they not able? All of the surveillance and information at their hands, and people that is willing to do anything to get rid of him. Why don't have more information? Just take, for instance, I was thinking about this. that what is it? That detention Alcatraz. You mean to tell me you can't plant spy in there? All those things acting up. You can't get a spy to go in there and see what's happening. So I'm beginning to really wonder: are they really trying to get rid of this man, or he is just a distraction? Because all of them, they good. Even when they leave office, they still get paid, have the best health care. Who's really working for us? We have to be brand new. We got to outdo the old with the new. And we have to resist the lies. Because that's what they're trying to do. They are made of lies to bring us down and shame our name. But it's not going to happen because we are worthy. We are worthy. They are not. Because they have took all their life. And they think that they have really made themselves believe that what they're doing thing. I heard somebody on the news talking about they doing it for America. And I'm thinking, who is America? Who are these Americans that you're doing this for? My daughter just told me she was at the doctor and she read something where it says that people on Medicaid they have to pay because they don't, because of something Trump did, that they are not accepting Medicaid. It's waiting for it to knock on our door. See that these politicians, they're not doing nothing, but under the camera, I mean, okay, you look at the Democrats. I look at it with a grain of salt because they did that before. And they went back and it still passed. They was trying to fight. Yeah. They are finding them every day if it costs them. And it costs them to stay in these hotels, food. Sooner or later, are they going to be able to stay there? They should. It should be people that's willing to help them pay for this. But you know, these people, they got money. They might help. But no, they rather pay $300 to go say, or some other non-singing person. All that money is getting. I don't hear nobody saying stop the steal. Oh, the GOP thing. And then none of them questioned the outcome of the election. And even though they said that he was going to pardon all those January 6th people, he still got elected. And it even came out his mouth. He said it himself. They rigged the election and I won. See how he could just say stuff right in our face? Ain't a damn thing we could do about it. I haven't heard one Democrat say he stole the election. He cheated. Or even said that, what he said. And then when he had that rally at, what was that, Carnegie Hall or something? All that stuff he said, Puerto Rico trash. All that stuff. And it, talking about, oh, I got a secret. Oh, I'll tell you after the election. And then told some people that you have to vote no more because we got it. He could. It was so hard for him. He wanted to say it so bad, but he knew and say it. What we gonna do? Oh my goodness. We have to resist the lies that are being told. And we have to stop. And we have to stop them from shaming our name. When are we going to retaliate? When are we going to rebel against this regime? Actually letting a criminal and perverted person ruin our country for our children. Now they are trying to destroy our children in our face. All the time. We just sitting, just watching. And these young realize that these movies that's out and these music videos and these TikToks and YouTube videos, it's all a master plan. All this stuff is ran by a few people that's getting in our kids' head. And it's easy for our kids to have access to porno. My 10-year-old grandson was caught looking at porno. Why we're not demanding that something be done about it? because it's like a nickel in a bucket. It's just other stuff is going on, that stuff like that just get passed over. You know, porno is $1 billion business, and people making millions of dollars on this. What is that? Damn. People could actually have their own page, and people could pay them. My fan, something like that. Fan something. If people actually want to pay money to see a woman, to see a man, I mean, that's been going on for ages. But now it is so perverted that is in the movies, in the cartoons, and it's easy access for our kids. All they got to do is put in the word "but," and porno will come up. And these parents are giving these kids iPhones, tablets, and not monitoring them. And you got these perverted kids out here. Oh my God, we are in trouble. Oh boy. When are we gonna stop letting them destroy us? Because they are bloodlust people. And we don't want to face the fact that blood is gonna have to be shed for any changes to come. Remember Haiti? They fought for their freedom, and they've been hating on Haiti ever since. And this happened hundreds of years ago, and they still hating on Haiti. They still try to keep Haiti in the dirt. All African countries, but not all of them, because a lot of them are raising up. And you know what? They always do to the black leaders that are uniting, smart, care about their people. They kill them, or exile them, or destroy them with lies. Sometimes they don't kill them because they scared of the revolt, but they destroy them so bad where they don't matter. Just like who they did to Louverture, that led the revolution to free Haiti, able to beat Napoleon. See, we have so much power, but we're so scared to use it because we might get hurt, break a fingernail. They're willing to go out there and risk their life breaking into a car or stealing some copper. We better be brand new. Well, thank you for listening. I'm gonna get off of here. Oh my goodness. We need to start doing some our own research. We need to subscribe to newspaper.com, ancestry.com. Subscribe to your local newspaper, and or go to the library and observe where you going, where you at, and talk to people. If we can only unite, I have pleaded and asked for people that want to make a change, want to be a part of something, to get in touch with me, but nobody ever does. I mean, I know that we are living in, but I want to do it for our children. We need to help these mothers and fathers, especially us oldest ones that been there, done that, and don't want to do it no more. We love you, and we want to see you get have better. We want to leave a legacy. We want to give back. Thank you for listening. Please question, what can I do? And say, I will. Thank you.